Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be reacting and reviewing One Piece chapter 1014, The Ham. Honestly, I have no idea what that would be referring to. Are there pigs on Onigashima? In any case, let's get right into it. Oh man, okay, so Luffy is falling. So you infused yourself with the color of Conqueror's hockey. They say Supreme, but I like Conqueror's. You infused yourself with the color of Supreme King, whatever. But your use of it was crude and clumsy. Gum Gum, what was it again? Whoa, oh man. So like Kaido's like just like watching him fall, and honestly, like, so they're still pretty high up. You can see, like, there's not a whole lot beneath the Onigashima at this point. You couldn't be Joy Boy either, it seems. Oh. So is Kaido like, maybe it's not his main goal, but he's like keeping an eye on, like, so there has to, I am 100% positive that like maybe all the inheritors of D, of the will of D, could potentially inherit Joy Boy's, maybe not his, like, his will, I guess. I don't think it'll be like, oh, they are Joy Boy, so like Luffy, I don't think he is Joy Boy. I think it's more of a, like, oh, he got reincarnated, and there's a chance that all of the members of the will of D could be Joy Boy, and maybe Kaido's looking for them. Master Kaido, it's Den Mushi. We have found Momonosuke. Uh-oh. I'll be there at once. And Bao Huang, yes sir? Announce the results to all of Onigashima. Third floor castle. I've spotted young Master Yamato. He's carrying Momonosuke. Something's wrong though. Oh, his cuffs are gone. Oh. Really? His cuffs are actually gone. That's right, I'm not your prisoner anymore. I am Odin. First floor crawl space. And also, it's like, it's a trick, because like Yamato has like a doll. Shinobu, yes? It would seem that I truly must not die. What do you mean? Of course you must not die. What is that? Who is it? Huh? What is it now? Oh man. Oh, performance floor, Skull Dome. Chopper putting in some freaking work. Get him, Chopper, Amon. Chopper flipping Queen. Oh, that's sick. Oh, that's so cool. I like that a lot. That's awesome. Sirs, you right, Queen. You backstabber. Ow. all of the like not gifters, but like all of the like pleasures and waiters are just like, listen, they said screw us, so we're not on your side anymore. Mwahaha. A guy who's winning wouldn't be panting like a raccoon dog. Or wouldn't be panting like that raccoon dog. Gah. Let's see how long you can hold out, Pedowin. Oh man, so he's fighting both Pedowin and Queen. Damn it, nothing seems to hurt Queen. I'm finally able to extend my monster time, and already I have less than 10 minutes left. Shoo-ho-ho. That's pointless. Oh, shoo-ho-ho. Is that the shoo-ho-ho? That's not Caesar's laugh. Shoo-do-do-do-do. Just 3 minutes? What can you do with that? But if I'm in monster form any longer than that, then what? Are you so precious about your looks, and you call yourself a pirate? What? Rumble balls, look at that sloppy work. Get this list of chemicals, and you can stretch the gigantification time to 30 minutes. Wow. Sure, there are risks, but you're not a coward, are you? That's really, really interesting that, like, Caesar was like, even though he's like being facetious and whatever, it's like he's kind of helping Chopper out. That's cool. I mean, Caesar kind of is still a dick, but whatever. Black coffee beam. Oh, that's kind of fun. No. Here comes that candy arrow rain again. Take shelter under a roof. Who is that? Mary's. Diffusion mode. Click, click, click. Announcement to all of Onigashima, the fight is over. The highest bounty on the enemy side, Straw Hat Luffy, has lost. Ooh, so maybe this is the like tragedy, because it's like Luffy lost. Luffy Taro, what? Luffy, no. Also, I love that like Queen's head can stretch, and it's got like the like cords and whatever between the like chunks of his skin, flesh. Straw Hat, who are you kidding? Master Kaido snuffed out his life, and now Straw Hat Luffy, good news, sinks to the bottom of the dark, cold sea. It's not gonna happen. Oh man, but we're seeing a little bit of everything. So we see like Marco, Frankie, Who's Who fighting, Jinbei. Oh man, he's actually in water though. I mean, he's not gonna die. That's like whatever. But like, he's actually in water. You can see the bubbles coming out of his mouth. The Kozuki samurai and the pirate captain have both fallen. Kinemon too? Who will be next? Can anyone else win? Master Kaido will now descend and begin to clean up the stragglers. Look at this mess you've made, Lin Lin. But heed closely, for Master Kaido will allow you to surrender. Sure. Mama, did you hear that? Like I care what happens to that idiot. What? Big bro Luffy? Only those who raise their arms in surrender and compliance will be spared their lives and allowed to serve as our followers. Ugh. Yeah, no way. Screw that. I'm with Sanji and Zoro. No way. Passage to the first floor crawl space. Surrender, Wano. You have lost this battle. The outcome is clear. Straw Hat Luffy has lost. Lord Momonosuke. That's one of the Marys. If that's here, then this is bad, right? Master Keen, Lord Momonosuke. What is the matter? What is the matter, my lord? Kinemon, we must tell everyone. There's a frog over here. Hey, Momonosuke. I'm so yeah, no. I'm so glad to see you again. Oh, get out of here, Kanjuro. Huh? It can't be. Lord Odin? And you too, Shinobu. It's good to see you. Not again. Kiku's like, I'm not having this. Father? It's not him. You must not watch. Get back, Shinobu. It's an imposter. Not once, but twice. You show us these mocking lies. What do you mean, Kiku? Why are you angry? Why are you so angry? It's me. After what you did to Ashura, I don't blame you. I don't blame you for going soft. He was our friend. Stop it, Kiku. What are you doing? Don't use his body to call this one's name, Kanjuro. Is this some kind of joke, Kiku? I'm the man who took you and Izo in. Don't you have parents? It's like nice flashbacks. Oh, man. Could you really cut me down? Oh, come on, Kiku. No, Kiku was getting such a bad deal. He just ran her through. I thought she was coming, like, prepared to fight him. What? I cannot. Master Keen, this one cannot do it. Cannot do it. It's only fair. The wound you already gave me will prove fatal, Kiku. Kanjuro! Oh, man. Kinemon versus Kanjuro is going to be great. Oh, Kanjuro. Oh, man. Kiku. So, Kiku doesn't have an arm. And, my dogs. And she's run through. Master Keen. Kiku, this one has failed. Is Kiku going to die? But if the fallen snow is melting, then surely the hour of dawn is close at hand. Don't talk nonsense. Oh, this is kind of sad. No, I'm sure the light of Wano's dawn will shine all the way down to the underworld. Is that right? Kanjuro? Oh yeah, that's a great shot. Like without any hesitation, Kinemon just like slices right through him. He's so angry. He's so unbelievably mad. Ugh. That's it. If anyone should close the curtains on my act, we're taking in this freak Odin. Wahaha. It ought to be you. Oh. After all, on stage, we were always best of friends. Oh man, that's an awesome panel of just like, man, that's great. Uh-oh. Kaido. Kaido's just like, I've honed in on you. Shinobu, take Lord Momonosuke and flee. And that's interesting because it's like they all of the underlings thought that Momonosuke was with Yamato. Okay. Oh man. Kinemon versus... There's no way he's gonna win against Kaido. Oh no. Onigashima finally is reaching mainland Wano, and that's the end of the chapter. This is an awesome panel too. Of like his swords getting broken, him getting smashed down by the Kanabo. So this has to be the like final nail in the coffin. Okay, so let's just talk about this. Wano is seemingly a 5-act play, like a Japanese 5-act play. The first couple of acts kind of just do a lot of like setup and getting things. Third act is like a big exciting battle and lots of things going on real quick. And then third act should end in tragedy. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if the next act or the next chapter or two fully end the arc, like the not the arc, but like the act. Because it's just like there's so many loose ends being like tied up here with Kanjuro at the very least. And like there's everything's seemingly falling apart. This has to be the end of the act. And I'm so glad that there's no break next week because I want to see like especially if we're heading towards, if we're like within like a couple of chapters of the end of the act, and we're going to be heading into act 4 in a month or whatever, however long Oda wants to do it. Usually we have a few chapters of like in between stuff, like the stuff with Reverie and whatever. But like if like by this time next month, let's say, we are already in act 4, that's when things are really going to start popping off because Luffy's going to get saved from the ocean. Somebody is going to come and kind of save the day because there's no way. A lot of people are thinking Straw Hat Fleet. I don't know about that. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it's not saved in the way that people think. Like maybe Blackbeard shows up, does some garbage, and ultimately technically saves saves Wano and like the Straw Hats. But it's like he's such a greater threat than either Kaido or Big Mom that it's like kind of it'll end in like a sweet and sour kind of like, oh, they saved Wano, but like I don't know, maybe Kaido ends up getting Big Mom and Kaido's devil fruits. I don't know. This was a pretty quick, as much as reading as I was doing, this was actually a very quick chapter to read. It was a lot of fun. I love the idea that Chopper, like, kind of was, like, workshopping stuff with Caesar Clown. Even though Caesar Clown is garbage, I kind of like the idea that he, like, learned something, especially to, like, fuel one of his, like, stronger and cooler forms. Granted, I liked his old form a little bit more. It was a little bit more scary. He's a little too goofy in his current iteration of the Monster Point. That's okay. But I love the idea that, like, now he's extending his form at the price of, well, he doesn't know. I would be willing to bet there won't be a price, but, like, it's an interesting thing. This is going to be a huge blow to everybody's morale with Luffy going down. And Kaido is going to get Momonosuke, and somebody's gonna have to come save the day. And it's either going to be, like I said, Blackbeard. I don't think it'll be the Grand Fleet. I don't think that they show up until much further down the line. But maybe the Navy shows up. I mean, CPI just 0 is literally there, so who knows? Not that they're good guys, but like, I don't know. But maybe Garp shows up. That's something that I've long thought, is that like, what if Garp shows up, saves Luffy, and the two of them just go on a tear through Onigashima and just like wreck shit. Also, it's like, it was only a few panels, but Kiku going down, it really kind of hits me hard, because it's like, Oda has faked her death so many times at this point. I don't know if it's so many times, but like a couple of times that like, I could see this being the end of her. I could see this being the end. I don't know if the other ones are kind of like, okay, so Ashura is dead? But like, I could see her actually going down in this thing. It's the speech about like the falling snow melting, and like they didn't say it outright, but like spring, kind of like the dawn coming for Wano, and it's like this, the winter is ending and spring has come, but maybe not yet. With Kaido smacking Kinemon, I don't think Kinemon's gonna die, but we shall see. He got really, really hit. It's like squished. It's like, you ever see like clay, or like what's the word I'm looking for? Play-Doh, where it's like, oh, you build a person and then you drop something on it and it just goes bleh, and it just squishes down. That's basically Kinemon right now. He does not look like the panel kind of makes him look like how he did on Punk Hazard, where it was just his like lower half. So that's kind of funny. I say funny, but that's like, he's really getting messed up. I am actually kind of surprised that they were still over water. It seems like the kind of thing where it's like, oh, the battle between Luffy and Kaido would end, and they'd basically be on over the Flower Capital. So I'm interested to see what happens. I didn't even realize that he hit the water. Well, Kaido was talking about him not being Joy Boy. That is another thing. Okay, so the reincarnation Joy Boy idea, like, obviously it's not literally, but like, I think Luffy, I don't know, because then we get the whole thing with like Imu-sama, and he has the giant hat. It was, first of all, was Joy Boy a giant person? Or was he just a regular sized person? There's so much, I think, honestly, I think that's maybe where things go with this, where the act ends, maybe not, obviously not this chapter, because they would have like a curtains closing or whatever, but maybe in the next chapter, the act ends, and then we jump back to Marijua and get more information on, maybe not all the information, but get more information on like Imu and what's going on with that like cold storage, like hat place, the hat store, and like the fact that like he had Luffy's wanted poster and Vivi's wanted poster. And did he have Shira? Shirahoshi wouldn't have a wanted poster, but maybe a picture. I don't think so. Either way, I think we jump from the next chapter. I think we jump back to what's going on outside of Onigashima and Wano. That is my best guess. Well, that's the end of the chapter. I enjoyed it. I'm super excited to see what happens going forward. I'm glad that there's no break for next week. Let me know what you guys thought down below in the comment section. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like. I would greatly appreciate it. I will see you guys in another video, hopefully. Goodbye. I don't know what that like weird was. I'm sorry. Okay, goodbye.